Hi, I'm Diane Neubauer. I'm excited to be working with you this semester in the course for the University of Louisville online, teaching English as an international language. I wanted to leave a little video message so that you could see my face, hear my voice, and I could be a little more informal in giving you an introduction to myself and my background so you get to know me as your instructor. I have just joined the University of Louisville faculty the fall of 2024. So prior to this, I'll work backwards in time. So the past 2 years I've been doing adjunct teaching at the University of Iowa related to applied linguistics, teaching English and world languages at large. And I've also been teaching online at Arizona State. My students there and the courses were all in Mandarin Chinese. So they were Mandarin Chinese speakers in the education program for Arizona State. So I've thoroughly enjoyed both of those experiences, but I'm excited to be here now at Louisville teaching in a full-time way. Prior to my university teaching career path, I was at the University of Iowa for my PhD for 5 years. My PhD is in multilingual education is the shorthand. So teaching languages in classroom settings is kind of my deep interest and what I like to investigate. So prior to that PhD program, I taught in United States K through 12 schools, both elementary, middle, and high school ages for 10 years. And there I was teaching Mandarin Chinese. So I continue actually to teach Mandarin Chinese online just as more of a hobby. I love teaching languages and I like keeping my teaching side, my language teaching side fresh. So I'm taking a break for a few months, but I'm probably going to go back to it sometime in the near future. So I've been teaching online Mandarin Chinese courses as well, more informally, for about the past 8 years while I was in the PhD and since. Prior to teaching in K-12 schools as a Mandarin language teacher, I lived in China for several years. And there is where some of my experience with teaching English as a second language comes in. We worked in the project that I was associated with. We worked with English language teachers and teacher development programs. We visited schools and sponsored student scholarships when families encountered hardship keeping their students in more advanced levels of school, like upper middle schools, they would say. I also helped with an English as a second language tutoring program in Chicago's Chinatown. Quite some number of years ago now, but it was a community outreach program sponsored there by the Poi Tak Center. If you've ever seen, there's a very iconic red and green building in Chicago's Chinatown, right near the Chinatown Arch, and that building is where I got to work. So I am thoroughly interested in language teaching and learning. I've also been involved in a lot of teacher development programs, short-term programs that are very practical, hands-on with coaching in teaching methods and effective practices for helping students gain another language. So I am into all those things and wanted to thank you for taking the course, for being a teacher, and I look forward to learning with you and from you this semester. Thanks.